Bayou Gold Guy. I am Bayou Gold Guy, or at least what's left of him in this continuing All Hallows Eve season. And tonight we have a particularly horrifying pay dirt for your approval. But first, let us turn to the new gold epicenter of South Louisiana, this table. When it seems to be empty. And yes, because we are being resurfaced because of the horrifying damage done by Hurricane Ida and just basically wear and tear. So let us turn, in that case, to the new gold epicenter of South Louisiana for the moment, this sink. And yes, the horrifying creatures that lurk in the house. Right, Erwin? I've got my 20-pound Black Panther and my little terror. So yes, as we continue, we're prepared for the Halloween season here, as you can see, and we're going to be dealing with the Flower Gold Wizard's Black Poison. And I don't think you can get much scarier than that for a nice Halloween video. So let's go ahead and get it going. So, all right. Well, this is a bag that was sent to me by my good friend John R. Prospecting. You might have seen it on my mail call video if you saw that. It was my first viewer mail. And he had gotten a couple of bags of these from Jason at Flower Gold Wizards. And so he's got so much pay dirt over there. He threw this in my mailbox. So I'm going to give it a spin. Let's start out. We'll check it out and see what it weighs. We'll put it on the scale here. So yeah, it's just a bit over a half a pound of dirt in that bag to get us going. And I'm pretty sure it is. What's out there? I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty metallic. So let's just see. Yeah, it jumped on that magnet pretty quick, and it's not coming off. So we've got a lot of metallics in this, and I'm guessing some fine gold. This Jason makes these bags up. The black sand of them in them is from Lake Superior. If you've seen his videos, he's out there working those veins of black sand the lake washes in. Very cool stuff he does on not just on Lake Superior too, but yeah, those are some of my favorites. But he also seeds it with some gold too. So this is not it may have some gold in it that's naturally occurring in those black sands from the lake, but yeah, he adds gold to it. So he's got some of these bags left. So if you wanna try to get some of this, it's Flower Gold Wizards. You can go onto his channel on YouTube and follow the link to his it's a little late for me to be doing this to his Gmail account, and he can get you set up. So I believe it's like $30 for this bag. I think that's what John had told me. But at any rate, we're gonna get into this and see what. Like I said, you already seen the magnets, so we already know that it's gonna be trouble. So let's go ahead and I'm not even gonna. This is sealed up. I'm just gonna snip it here along the top. It's heat sealed and zip locked. And yeah, there you go. That's some of that. There's some of that beach sand. That looks pretty cool. So I imagine that this does not require any classification, but let's go ahead and we'll pour it through the strainer here and just see if there's anything that catches our attention. But yeah, look at that. It all flowed right through there. And looks like we got a little something in there. Oh, well, how cool is that? That's a piece. Looks like we got a piece of amethyst. I think that's what that is. a nice little jar. That's very. I thought it was a piece of. I thought it was like some kind of filament or something, cellophane or something in there when it showed up. But yeah, that's a nice amethyst chip in there. So very cool. I wasn't expecting that. We'll set that to the side, and as you can see, this is some fine dirt. So we're going to be doing this one a little bit different than normal. I'm going to get the water set up in the garret here. It fits perfectly on my sink. And then, but we're going to just be doing this where I'm going to put some in here, tablespoon at a time, and work it through just like it's already. There's no panning this out. It's just going to be recovery on this. So with that in mind, we're going to be using a bunch of our jet dry, or as opposed to jet dry, I like my Walmart rinse aid because it's like half the price. And just work this stuff out. And yeah, look at that! Just shaking it down, look at all that black sand. And I'm pushing the envelope here to get these videos out for the Halloween. The next one coming out is for the Halloween night video with the monster gold from Gold Bay and those horrifyingly expensive $120 a gram ultra rare crystals. But this is the one in between, so I'm running out of time. It's Friday night. Had to do a lot of work this week, so we're gonna, man, that every time you kick it over, you can just see that black sand catch up there. So get the water set up, and we'll get onto this. So all right, well let's take a nice spoonful of this and get it in there and get started on this. If you saw my last video for the first video of the Halloween series here, it was that horrifyingly difficult gold nugget sales bag of double black diamond expert only with the tungsten in it. And that was nightmare stuff. I got to tell you, there was nothing. I've never dealt with anything like that. So I'm hoping that honed my skills down to get into this one and be able to work this out. I might even have too much in there as it is right now, but we're going to go through the first pan here and see what we get, and then I'll be cutting to the rest of it. I'd rather not use the magnet and pull this stuff out because that's what this is about, is seeing this black sand in this stuff. But this is, I don't know how much gold should be in here. I can see some little specks showing up. I don't know if you can catch those. Yeah, you can see those in this camera. Those are specks of gold right there. So I think I may have too much in here even to begin with, since I'm planning on just doing this, like I said, like a recovery rather than panning it out. But I might need to actually pan some of this out and work our way down to the good stuff, unless I'm going to do a lot less, maybe less in a pan to not have to pan this out. But I just don't. I was on that. I still haven't recovered that other 0.05 grams that I'm short on the double black diamond. And like I said on the video, I know that Mike does not weigh short bags. If anything, if I'm missing 0.05, there's probably 0.10 or 0.09 still floating around in there that I have not gotten. So I just haven't had time to go back through it. So I packed it up, and when I get through these and can go back, I'll see if I can recover that extra missing 0.05 at least. But yeah, this is some that is a lot of black sand in there, no doubt. What are y'all doing? My cats are going at it. That is not, that if you hear that is not the recording off of the haunted house like the last one. Those are real cats hissing and playing with each other and crashing into stuff. with my new kitten here, I've not been able to put up any Halloween decorations because anything within 4 feet she can jump into the air and tears down. Yeah, buddy, that is some fine stuff there. And yeah, I wanted to start this earlier, but I had work I had to finish, and then it started getting, before it got dark. I wanted to try to get the paint job on the new gold station out there, because I'm gonna need it in working shape for that monster gold. And even if it's not finished off with the logo and the gold details, I needed to have the platform to work on, because 3 grams of gold and 3 pounds of dirt is going to be a bit to go through. So I wanted to have it dried and set, close to 24 hours for it to cure out before I started hitting it with the water and that blood red clay that's going to be coming out of that stuff. So that's why we're in here tonight. And this is late night prospecting too, buddy. I'm telling you, we're at whatever, 12 o'clock, I guess. But yeah, okay, I'm seeing some sparkle. Oh, excuse me, shine. Like David Goldby always says, diamonds sparkle, gold shines. So we're looking for the shine. Although that crystalline gold from Gold Nugget Sales, that 22 karat high grader, that stuff sparkles. It does have some sparkle to it with those facets of that, in that gold, that crystallized gold. Just beautiful stuff. I'm actually pretty excited about the gold-based stuff, because I've been doing so much of this fine stuff. And even with Miners Depot, we had some nice gold on that, but there was a lot of fine stuff in that too. But it'll be nice to do some seriously chunky. Like I said, I went the extra 2 grams on the 1 gram bag, because it said, 2 gram, additional grams will be bigger crystals. So that's what I was wanting. So paid $225 extra over the $120 on the bag to get the bigger crystals. So we'll see how that works out on there. But yeah, I put too much in here to get started on this for sure. And this is where you've got to just trickle it down slowly. You can see that gold over here in the corner just showing up, but there's a lot of black sand in between. So, all right, well, normally we do the first pan, and then we come back and catch the ends, but I'm pretty sure you don't want to sit here and just watch me rock this thing back and forth with all this material in it for the next 20 minutes. So I'm going to work this stuff down, and we'll be back to see what our first spoonful is revealed. But you can see, like I said, that's pretty. You can see that gold showing up there, right in the sands on top. So it should be fun. Well, all right, there is our first pile of gold, and it's pretty small. It looks pretty good. That's cleaned out nicely, and like I said, it took a while to get that out of there. I've got too much in there to do this with, so we're gonna go with smaller amounts. All right, this time we're gonna try a little less. See if that makes any difference in working this stuff out, because that was just too much material. Hell, I think I've got the same. Well, I put in more last time, but it doesn't look like too much less. But there you can see some gold shining up in there right away. So I'm probably gonna spin this and see if I can look at all that. Look at all that showing up there. I'm gonna try spinning this out, doing the swirl, picking up just like that, where you see where it, as it comes around and exposes that gold, you just suck it up along the edge of the sand and then just keep swirling it around. Actually, I need to be using two hands to do that, but it doesn't leave much of a reveal at the end of the pan, but you get the gold out. So that's going to be the plan to get through this, I think. Unless I want to be doing this at 5 in the morning, which I don't. So, but that works pretty good. You can see it swirls around. It exposes that gold on the edge of the sand, and then it's pretty easy to man, that rocking back and forth method just takes so long to see even excuse me, that much gold. So I think I'm going to use that strategy tonight. Yeah, this this is some pretty challenging stuff. Let's check it out with the magnet and see how. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look how it just yanks that stuff up out of the. Doesn't even have to be close. I mean, that's like 3 inches, 3 inches away from it, and it's still pulling out. Look at that. Yeah, that's a pretty good amount of black sand for this size of a bag, for sure. So I thought I would just show that. If I don't keep that magnet in that foam thing, it sticks to everything. All right, we're down to the end of another batch of some pretty gold, but man, this stuff's challenging, no doubt. It's I think I'm gonna pull some of this magnetics out of it, because there's a lot of non-magnetic black sand in this stuff as well. So I'm gonna see if that eases it up a little bit. You can see here, even with the magnetics pulled out of this, it still has some very difficult black sand and heavies that are in there that are non-magnetic. But it makes it very challenging. Once you get it down to I mean, still, you just gotta nurse that stuff away from there. So easy, and it's some different kind of stuff as far as black sand goes, like that. This Lake Superior dirt is pretty challenging, for sure. So that's I was just going to show that's with the magnetics out of it. It didn't help a whole lot. It's still it's still pretty loaded, and you can see some gold popping through there. But yeah, you just gotta, just like that, creep it away where you see that little bit of sand flowing out from it each pass. And there's one little speck of gold running down, so you tap it back up. and just keep working it away. So yeah, for the small bag, I was thinking I'd get through this a little quicker. But that is not the case. But yeah, look at that there. That's some pretty gold that keeps showing up in this stuff for sure. Well, that's it. We are down to the bottom of our last pan, and as you can see, there's some pretty nice little pile of gold there going. And this stuff was extremely challenging with that, even with the magnetics out of it, with that black sand that's in here. Just really tough. And I mean, we're pushing what, 4:30 in the morning now, getting this done. And that's yeah. If I hadn't gotten those magnetics out of there, I don't know how long it would have taken to do this. But it's already been a long day of work, and then starting this late, and I'm feeling it. So it was like I said, it was definitely a fun bag to do for sure, and some nice looking gold. So let me look through here one more time and get this get ready. We'll dump out and see what's in the bottle and get a weight. All right. Got it cleaned out. Let's get a lot of black sand I picked up with this stuff, so I'm far from being done with cleaning it yet, but at least we'll get an idea of what we're looking at here. Bottle's clean, because that small stuff definitely likes to stick to the inside of the bottle. Alright, let's there was quite a bit of really fine flour, like the name Flour Gold Wizards. That's flour gold there along the edge. All right, there's a good picture of our gold cleaned out. And look at that flour gold in there. That is some tiny stuff. I mean, that's tiny, and then down here is that almost like talcum powder fineness. So yeah, it's was quite the bag there. So let's get a weight on this and see what we got. All right, well, we are back with a pan full of some very fine gold. So let's transfer it here to the paper. See if we can get all this powder out of here that's just, even with the brush, it's like it's not coming free. Mike and Eminem had left me a message on the double black diamond I just did, saying wait till you deal with the talc gold. It's like there's something finer, and he's like, yep. And well, I think this would count as talc gold, because this is definitely as fine as that stuff that I had last time. Let's just see what we have on this. I mean, it's definitely some beautiful gold there. very nice shine to that super fine. I mean, you can see those little specks all through there sticking to the paper. So let's zoom out here and see what we get on our weight. All right, 0.305. So that's pretty nice. And like I said, man, it is some really nice stuff there. That is really super fine gold. So that was and it was a challenge too, man. I'll tell you, it like I said, I got started late doing this at all because I've got more I got to get done. So it I was kind of worn out before I started, but man, it wore me out a lot more. And like I said, you can see right there, it's as fine as it gets, right? That's crazy. So beautiful stuff. Jason at Flower Gold Wizards. He's got a few more of these bags. And like I said, I think it seemed like they were $30. I think that's what John thought he'd paid for it. I forgot to ask Jason whenever I was texting him about it. But like I said, man, that is and oh, it zooms in even more there. Yeah, I mean, just look at you can see the detail of that stuff. It is. Some really chunky little pieces there. You see them. I mean, it's not smooth. It seems to have some of it is, but some of it's not. But I mean, yeah, just that's a great look right there. That's maximum zoom on mine. And like I said, it was a lot of fun. I sure do thank John R. Prospecting for sending this to me. And like I said, here, let's run some numbers and see what it's worth today. I'm not going to do an ROI because I've got 100% ROI, but we'll see what our gold value is. And, like I said, wow, that's just nice. Well, all right, I added up some numbers here, and our 0.305 grams of gold on today's market comes out to $17.49. So there you have it. And like I said, it was some challenging stuff. That little bag packed quite the punch. Nice scary bag for the Halloween theme. And it's kept me up late. So with that done and said, I would say thank you once again for joining me on this horrifying episode number 2 of the Halloween series. And next coming out will be the Monster Gold from Gold Bay with the crystalline gold. So stay tuned for that for Halloween night. And till then, get your jack-o'-lanterns ready, candy out, and I'm Bayou Gold Guy saying peace out, my friends. Thank you for joining me. And thank you to John R. Prospecting for this rather challenging and fun bag of gold. I appreciate it.